Welcome everybody to the Raw review. I'm so sorry about yesterday, but we're gonna finish this. I'm still hoarse from yesterday. Sorry for the lady. Let me try to fix this so that way you guys can see me and don't have to look at the brightness. That's not really that bright, but I'm gonna sit right here so that way it won't be too much for you guys. So this way, okay, perfect. Good morning and welcome to the Raw Review. It is 11:29 in the morning. My name is Star. Thank you so much for joining me. We are live right now on YouTube. So please follow me at Tanya Reigns on YouTube and Tanya_Reigns on Twitter. Those are where you will find me. Please leave your likes, comments, and questions in the comments below. The chat is live. If anybody wants to join me, please do. This will go up right after this live recording. Oh my goodness, I have so much. I didn't even do a Royal Rumble review. My voice is like shot. I think everybody's voices is shot. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna do a combo effect. We're gonna do Royal Rumble review, Raw review, news and rumors, and then my questions and comments at the end. So this video might be a little long, but that's okay. Long videos means lots of information. Okay, so let's get started with the Raw review. The Royal Rumble review. Sorry, I'm all over the place. I'm always all over the place. So you guys, if I'm really not prepared, then I'm all over the place. So just so you know, I try to be prepared. Like I was screaming around, like, oh my God, do I really want to do this today? And I haven't put up a video in a couple of days, so let me do this and get this done. Okay. 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 News and rumors on Royal Rumble. I got that also. Let's see here. I know. We already know about Royal Rumble. We watched it. But listen. I like to give my take on the Royal Rumble too. I did see it, and I want to give you guys my opinion. So, therefore, I know how everybody has their own opinion, but mine is a little different. I'm not gonna shit all over the product. I'm gonna tell you how I feel. So if I don't like it, you're gonna know I don't like it. Let's get this lighting done. All right. Okay. So we had. Hold on. I'm all over the place again. This is the wrong shit. Yeah. Wrong shit. Okay. Let's get it together, Tyler. Okay. Here we go. We're there. We're almost there. That's not it. I'm missing something. Give me a second. Okay, here we go. All right. So here are my takes for the Royal Rumble. Number one, the first match, everybody was like, it was all right. It was. I really am so glad that this feud is finally over between Roman Reigns and Baron Corbin. Let me tell you, I am happy that it is over. Okay. Long story short, y'all seen the pay-per-view. My thoughts on it was a damn good pay-per-view. My favorite matches were Roman Reigns, Baron Corbin. Favorite spot in that match when Roman tossed Baron Corbin into the porta potty and tipped it over. Kudos to you. Least favorite match of the night was Bayley and Lacey Evans. I really think she should really you. All right, I tell you what. The reason why I feel this way is because number one, as soon as Lacey Evans debuted, they threw her into a title feud with I think it was Bayley, if I'm not mistaken. They basically just threw her into a title picture, and I don't think she's ready. I really think she needs to do some singles works, get some wins under her belt, and then prove that she can win. This whole everybody going after her daughter, it's very childish and it needs to stop. We dealing with grown things here. Lacey is a very good competitor. She just needs to work on her skill set and get better at what she's doing. Moving on. I'm not going to spend too much time over the Royal Rumble review. We got to get to Raw news and rumors about that. So, moving on throughout the night. We get to the, the out of the two Royal Rumble matches, I believe that I did like to see in the women's. I didn't want Charlotte to win. I am dead serious about that. I'd rather see an NXT superstar win. I'd rather see Shayna Baszler. Congratulations to Bianca Belair for getting the most eliminations of the night for NXT. She did very, very well. I'm very proud of her. She did excellent. I believe Shayna Baszler, if she would have came out a little earlier, would have had a better chance. I would have liked to see Bianca Belair and Shayna Baszler, sorry if I'm botching her name, be the last two in the Royal Rumble. That would have been a nice finish to the match. Like two NXT stars and somebody else besides Charlotte. I'm not hating on the woman, okay? It's just like Charlotte Flair is another Roman Reigns, okay? Let me tell you how I feel like this. Number one, everybody hates Roman, right? Everybody hates Roman, right? Roman. Why, right? We can say the same thing about Miss Charlotte Flair. Hasn't she gotten title shot after title shot after title shot after title shot after title? How many title shots does this woman need? We have other people on the roster that's just sitting back like, okay, I'm just here for a check. I'm really not doing nothing. We haven't seen Sasha Banks. It's good to see Naomi. She came back. Kudos. It's good to see her. I would have liked to see Sasha in the Royal Rumble match, but she could not compete due to injury. So please get well, Miss Banks. We miss you. We need you to come back and help this division. It is dying. All right, moving on. Men's Royal Rumble match, of course, you know, the tip of the night, Drew McIntyre winning. But the other tip of the night is Edge coming back. That's why I have no voice now. And 2 days later, I still don't have a voice. But yes, Edge coming back, that would have been a miracle if he would have won it. But congratulations to Mr. Drew McIntyre on his win over everybody. I did write down all of that, and I was supposed to just upload it immediately after the Royal Rumble, but I had no voice. Like, I shot my voice. I had to spend yesterday drinking a lot of tea and getting my voice back because, I'm going to do a lot of talking now, so I have to, preserve the voice box. All right, anyway, let's move on to Monday Night Raw. Monday Night Raw started off, and I got my notes. Get all this crap out of here. Drew McIntyre coming out and challenging Brock Lesnar, which I knew. And do I really think that he can do it? I'm not putting no doubt in Drew McIntyre. I believe that he has proven himself, very much so. He has proven himself to be that next man to step up and take away that title from Brock. And I'm going to tell you right now, it's about goddamn time that we get somebody else to actually step up and be like, yo, everybody is so shell-shocked over Brock Lesnar. They know he's a very dangerous man that can hurt you very, very badly. And I get it. I wouldn't want to be nobody facing Brock Lesnar. But what I love about Drew McIntyre, no matter what, whether he's a good guy or a bad guy, but mainly he's always been a bad guy. What I love about Drew McIntyre is this, that he is one of those very aggressive, calm, but very aggressive men that will sneak and attack and let you know, like, I'm here. I'm not going anywhere. You can't, this is the wall that you have to overcome if you want to survive. Just like Brock Lesnar has been that wall that everybody has to pass through to survive. So I believe that I'm actually glad and I'm really looking forward to this match with Drew McIntyre and Brock Lesnar. So that will be, you got my first WrestleMania pick. But before we even get to WrestleMania, we have one more pay-per-view, and that's the Elimination Chamber. But that is not being brought up yet. There's been no matches confirmed. But being that we already rushing past Elimination Chamber, we're getting to WrestleMania quick, fast, and in a hurry. My first pick for WrestleMania, the first match to be confirmed, is Drew McIntyre over Brock Lesnar to win the title. So, you got my first pick 2 months in advance. There you go. Let's get to these news and rumors. There's a lot of stuff going on, a lot of injuries, and oh my God, it was too much. We'll get through it. All right. We're gonna get to that last. Let's get to Booker T's in-ring return. Now, I haven't heard anything yet, so I guess this is breaking news. What you say? Breaking news. Breaking news. This is, I don't know how true this is. I am gonna do some digging. I don't know people. I can't pick up the phone and confirm anything. So what you're hearing is what I see around the web. I'm not gonna tell you who from, but you'll know. You'll read up. You'll hear about this in the coming weeks or days to come. But anyway, let me see something here. Can I move this? No, I can't move it. Okay. But anyway, Booker T is set to return to the ring as a team captain for Reality of Wrestling versus Ryan Davison and the Renegades. So, we'll hear more about that in probably a couple of weeks to come. But that's what I heard. Charlotte Flair, WrestleMania 36 opponent, has been, I don't know how true this is. Take it with a tiny, 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 tiny grain of salt, okay? Whatever you hear, please don't go, oh my God, that's true, that's true. Go do some homework before you bash me on Twitter. You talk about, you're putting out false information. Go do your own research, okay? What are you hearing is what I'm not hearing anything. I don't have no inside connections or whatever. So don't come at me on Twitter, okay? All right? I'm giving you the news. If you want to believe it, believe it. If you don't, go look it up and find out what it really is, okay? Now, Rhea Ripley is supposed to be her next opponent. She's supposed to, during WrestleMania, she's supposed to be making an appearance at NXT for the NXT Championship and going against Rhea Ripley. Do I hope she wins? No. I don't want her to win, because then what's the point? You're a WWE main roster superstar. Yes, if you lose, you'll be putting over an NXT superstar, but I don't think it's necessary. Charlotte Flair needs to step back from the title picture for a long time. Just like y'all don't want Roman as the champion right now, I don't want Charlotte as champion right now. I'm sorry. I'm just done. Over. Next. All right, moving on. All right, Samoa Joe injury. I did watch this match, and let me tell you something. Samoa Joe took a dive. Now, being that he is a very big man, I do believe he's very athletic, but sometimes you gotta know when to stop being athletic and stick to your ground, stick to the floor. Samoa Joe, you hurt yourself. I seen it. He took that dive. He hit the back of his head and his neck onto the barricade, and he was done. Like, you're very injury prone. You should not be taking risk. If you know you are very, that's like I'm going outside and I know that I can't run because I'm prone to injury. No, but I'm gonna try to do a 5K run and injure myself. You gotta slow down and take it easy, Joe. Take it easy, man. You just came back. You haven't been. It's only been what, a week, 2 weeks. You've only been in a match what, 1 day, 2 day, or whatever. But you haven't been. Hold on, let me turn down this mic. All right, you haven't been. You haven't been in the ring for that long, being that you just came back. You was on commentary for 3-4 weeks. You just hurt your arm. You came back, now your neck. You gotta relax, bro. We need to preserve you. You need to just chill for a minute with the dives and the jumping over ropes and jumping through ropes and trying to No. Stop that. I love you, Joe. You're a very good man. You're a very athletic dude. But sometimes you gotta know when to pump them brakes on certain moves to preserve this body. This is only when you got. You'll take yourself out. You'll be the next one that's standing in the middle of the ring to where I gotta retire. We don't need that. We don't need that. We don't need no more retirement speeches and all of this nonsense. We need to preserve the roster we got. So, Joe, get well. I hope you're all right, man. But relax on the moves, okay? Because you scared me last night. All right, moving on. We'll get to that in a minute. All right. Let's talk about this match before I get into this last thing, and then we're gonna talk some football. I saw Raw last night, and I'm going to give you my basic overall on it. I'm going to give it a C, and I'm going to tell you why, because it was dry. The only two ups were Drew McIntyre challenging Brock Lesnar, and the end. That was it. I really, in between, it was just like, okay, all right, we've seen this already. This makes some sense. It was just, I really didn't care for it all that much. It didn't make me stay tuned. I just watched it, just be like, all right, let me just take some notes down. It wasn't like the Royal Rumble where it was like, oh my God, I see all these people. And so my Raw review will be skipping, and just giving y'all what y'all already know if you watched it. But all in all, I'm going to tell you, it was a C in my book. I gave it a 5 out of 10 review, on my chart this week. I just think they could do a lot better, being that they got Drew McIntyre building up with, I don't know who he's going to feud with. I would believe that being that he's challenging Brock Lesnar for the championship, that's the feud he should be in. He should be in no other feud besides Brock Lesnar. Period. I don't need him fighting tag teams and doing other shit that he ain't got no business doing. His main focus should be Brock Lesnar for the next 2 months. It doesn't have to be every week. We do not need to see them every week doing dumb shit, match here, Brock Lesnar interferes, or Drew does something. We don't need to see all that. Every other, couple of days, couple of weeks, give it 2 weeks. We already seen them once. Give it 2-3 weeks, they collide again. Then they break. Then they build up to the Elimination Chamber. Then they do something at the Elimination Chamber. Then they break again, and then they build up to WrestleMania. I don't need to see this every week, Brock Lesnar and Drew McIntyre, because you're going to kill the storyline, and I'm not going to be interested. And this is, I want to be interested in at least one match for once. Come on. Next, MVP. Oh my God, this match with MVP and Rey Mysterio was so, oh my God. Let me tell you something. MVP, my man, my brother, my brother. We miss you. Well, I know who MVP is. Of course, I don't know if you guys know who MVP is. Please go research and see. He ain't all that, but he is a WWE superstar. He has won championships too. Not a lot, but he's won some titles. But anyway, last night I've noticed that MVP was just out of it. I could tell on his interest. He looked very winded. His cardio needs to improve. He tried to run and was just like, dude, your cardio. You know, if you can't, if you haven't been in the ring in years or months, and you know that you're gonna be slow, you don't need to be in the ring. You don't even need to be on TV until you get in shape. Your cardio is dead. You a little jog to the ring and you're winded, dude. You're missing spots. You're botching spots. Rey Mysterio botched a 619. MVP walking away. I was just like lost. Like, what in the name and the hell is going on? This match is, it's sad. That match was bad. Bad. For two veterans to be in the ring, I should have seen a hell of a lot better than I did. That made no sense whatsoever. And they really need to, like, if they're gonna work together with MVP, or if MVP is gonna stick around for whatever time he's gonna be there, dude, go to the gym, go work on your cardio. I do not need to see you on TV, and your cardio is just awful. Okay, if you cannot run to the ring without getting winded, that's bad. If you can't do certain moves without being winded, that's bad. I understand you do get tired when you're wrestling. I get that. But just a simple little walk to the ring and you're winded, that's bad. Moving on. So, Rey Mysterio wins. Y'all know, if y'all watched it, Rey Mysterio wins. Aleister Black, Kenneth Johnson, a jobber. We already know. Aleister Black, Black Mask, he wins. Road Tag Team Championships. Do not know why we need to see this twice. This feud needs to be done. Speaking of, that's another news and rumors. We'll get to that in the last part of the show, or whatever the case is. But Aleister Black and Humberto Carrillo. Let me tell you something. I think we need to just stop this whole feud. It doesn't make any sense. If you lose once, especially on a major pay-per-view like the Royal Rumble, you lose. You don't need another title shot. I don't get it. If the United States Championship, if the Intercontinental Championship wasn't defended, I mean, titles, I get it that you need, it's a rematch clause. Everybody should have at least one rematch clause. But after that, you don't deserve no more rematches. If you lose, you don't get another chance. It's the same thing I said about Lacey Evans and Bayley. Lacey Evans beat the champion on SmackDown and lost at the pay-per-view. You see what I'm saying? It doesn't make sense. It really doesn't make sense. Champions should stay strong. And she shouldn't have lost. But jumping back to my opinion, Humberto Carrillo needs to go back and watch his matches and see what the fuck he did wrong. Because there is a weakness that you need to figure out why you keep losing, my man. You're very talented. I believe you can do it. I don't hate or love any superstar. I just look at strengths and weaknesses of every superstar. That's how much I've been watching wrestling. I watch a match not just because, I like this guy and I hate this guy. Or I watch a match, yes, I love this guy, I hate this guy. But I also watch matches to see strengths and weaknesses. Okay? Now, as you know, disqualification, Humberto is still your champion, yeah. After this, no more. He doesn't deserve another title shot. It's a wrap for you. Go back, watch your matches, do some singles matches, and earn your spot back. That's what you need to do. Moving on. Seth Rollins, Buddy Murphy, Kevin Owens, Samoa Joe as I Road Tag Team Championships. As you know, Samoa Joe, my brother, another one, injury prone. Stop doing crazy moves. I hurt yourself. You just came off an injury and you're back injured. Stop it. There's something that you need to think about. And when you're doing these moves or practicing or whatever the case is, please, bro, please, you just came back. Chill with the dives. Because the next time you see how close you came to breaking your freaking neck, next time it could be fatality for you. And you could be done. Chill with the dives. Okay? We're going to move on. We already did that. Charlotte Flair versus Asuka. Oh, God. Okay. I don't know why this match is even happening, Lord. I really don't. What's this feud about? Can anybody tell me in the chat right now? I'm live right now. What is this feud about with Charlotte Flair and Asuka? I'll wait. I don't know. And I really, I'm done. I'm over it. We have to move on. We need to move on from this. Charlotte needs to go sit down. Last year we heard, oh, Charlotte's not being used. Oh, Charlotte needs to be back in the title hunt. Oh, Charlotte is not being appreciated for her skills and her talent. And now here we are, Charlotte's back in the title picture again. And we're still hearing people, oh no, Charlotte Flair didn't deserve it. Which I believe she didn't deserve to win the Royal Rumble. She did. All right, I think it was just planned. The same way WrestleMania 2 years ago with Roman Reigns was planned for him to win. Royal Rumble was planned for Charlotte Flair to win because of her name and because of the fact that she was getting so much heat. You know, Charlotte Flair is not being used more. Charlotte Flair has all these skills. Corey Graves is the biggest Charlotte Flair fan ever, and he will run her name into the hell of grounds to promote this woman and make sure that, she gets to where she is. Like they're dating or something. Corey Graves is with Carmella, so why are you praising another woman? I understand you like her, but the way you promote her, Corey, is a little bit much. Especially on your part. We need to see the queen back. I miss my queen defending and having her title. Corey Graves, you sound like a sucker. Stop it, man. Stop it. Anyway, guys, we're getting ready for one more. Lana and Liv Morgan. We need to kill this. I mean, every match on this card tonight or last night's Raw needs to die a miserable death. The only thing that revived this is, like I said, Drew McIntyre versus Brock Lesnar and Edge coming back. And that Randy Orton bit. Let me tell you something. I couldn't watch it because I am really my neck hurts just talking about it. Like the setup was meticulously planned out by Randy Orton. This man, Randy is a sick motherfucker, okay? And I believe that he didn't want to do this. I believe that he was literally should I do it? Should I not do it? Should I kill him? Should I put him back on the show? I don't know what to do. But yeah. So, hold on 1 second. Let me close this door. Yeah, because I didn't want his conversation to be picked up. But anyway, back to what I was saying. So last night Edge came back and he looked good. A little wear and tear with the gray, but he looked good, and I miss Edge. And last night was just like, oh my God, I cried last night during the Royal Rumble. I lost my voice. I was screaming to the hells. I was losing it, as did everybody. And it's good to see him back. And last night really scared the shit out of me when Randy Orton came out. I already knew. I was like, oh my God, he's going to hit an RKO. And he's going to try to kill Edge. Here we go. And exactly as I thought about it, even before it happened, it happened. So, I don't know how true this is. Y'all can go look this up or wait for more information to come out. But after the attack on Randy Orton, Edge had to be rushed to a medical facility, probably to really check on his goddamn neck. Because he was doing spears last night in the Royal Rumble, so that takes an effect on the neck, because you got to use your head to use a spear. And last night with the chair. So, yeah, please, we're praying to God, I am, that Edge is okay, and, it's a lot of shit. But that feud I'm really looking forward to, because I do believe Edge is when he gets vicious, Him and Randy Orton are two vicious motherfuckers when they in that heat of the moment type thing. And I believe that is gonna be a damn good match, and I'm gonna be looking forward to it. That is a good rivalry for Randy Orton to be in, because they once a tag team and now they're split, and who knows what might happen between now and WrestleMania. Remember, we still got one pay-per-view. Well, actually, I think it's two, but I'm really not counting that Saudi Arabia thing. Yeah. So anyway, um, as you do also know that there is a Super Bowl coming up this Sunday, and I know it's not wrestling related, but there is a wrestler that I like that's team is going to the Super Bowl. So we have the Kansas City Chiefs versus San Francisco 49ers. Roman Reigns' favorite team. He was also doing not meet and greets, press with the football players and asking them about, we just had the Royal Rumble and if y'all had a Royal Rumble, and it was fun to see him out there, playing reporter and stuff like that. So guys, this has only been a 30-minute live stream. I really don't feel too good. My voice is gone and I got tummy problems right now. So I thank you so much for watching. I will be back Friday for Friday Night SmackDown. And don't forget Wednesday, tomorrow night, Roman Reigns will be on backstage. So I will be watching. I don't know if I'm going to review it, but depending on how I feel. So Friday, if you don't hear anything from me for the next 2 days, I'm recuperating and I'm getting better because I have little tummy problems. I'm not going into it, but yeah, I will be live streaming or doing a SmackDown review either right after SmackDown or Saturday morning or Saturday afternoon. But I am getting ready for Super Bowl Sunday, and I don't know about live streaming because I will be doing some drinking and stuff, and you know how that go. So I'm having a Super Bowl party on Sunday, so I will be not even on this thing on Sunday because I'm gonna be focused on the game. So thank you guys so much for joining me. My name is Star. Please like, subscribe, and leave comments in the comments section. Also follow me on Twitter at Tanya_Reigns and Tanya Reigns on YouTube. Thank you so much. It's been your girl Star. Love you to pieces. Stay safe, stay true to you. And I'll check you guys later. Bye bye.